We now speak to Eman Villanueva, chairperson of Bayan Hong Kong and Macau. He joins us live via Skype from Hong Kong. Good morning. Thanks for taking our call.
Good morning, Ria.
Eman, how is the situation there in Hong Kong this morning? And were there any members of the Filipino community involved in the protests either on Sunday or yesterday?
Well, the situation right now is, I would say, a bit calm as compared to the what we've seen yesterday afternoon and until early evening. There were like more than 70 people who got seriously hurt yesterday. But after the dispersal, most of the protesters moved to other places beside the Legislative Council building. So they moved to Wan Chai and in central area. I think they're going to come back today. We're not really sure what really is the plan. The actions are, from what we're seeing, is quite spontaneous. There is no single group taking the lead. And so it is also very unpredictable as to what's going to happen in the next few hours, and in the next few days. How long is this protest action going to last? We all don't know. Filipinos so far are, well, I've seen some of the Filipino members of the Filipino community who were there yesterday. We were also at the protest last Sunday, where more than 1 million people marched from Causeway Bay to the central government office. But the Filipinos, I think, are not directly engaged in the, the violent scenes yesterday. Mostly are young people, very young people. We're talking of about probably between, as young as 30 years old. They're minors, actually. Mm-hmm. And I think they are more aggressive this time compared to what we've seen a couple of years ago, the occupied central
right.
So, yeah, we're not next few hours.
Okay, Emma, can you explain to us very quickly what this extradition bill is all about and why are people so passionately against it?
Okay, well, there are two extradition laws in Hong Kong, but under these two laws, it explicitly exempts China as a country where Hong Kong can extradite people. But with the introduction of the amendment, the current extradition bill, this will allow people to be extradited to China and to other countries, even with countries that Hong Kong doesn't have any extradition law. It will also remove the process wherein the decision to extradite people have to go through a judicial process. It will be more of an executive decision. So it's quite, I would say, quite serious. And I think there is really a lot of basis for people to get really concerned, including the business community, and including human rights advocates like us. Mm-hmm. And so I think that's the reason why, a quarter of the population in Hong Kong have already expressed their position to this bill through participation in the rallies in the past few months.
Now, what are the possible, if any, effects of this unrest and this law being passed in the lives of our overseas Filipino workers there?
Well, we don't see any immediate effect if this law is going to be passed, but it will open, it will open some doors for, let's say, governments to exploit the law and extradite people who are critical, for example, with the governments of the respective countries, including China and including the Philippines. currently we have seen the Duterte government being, getting towards a more tyrannical rule, and activists and human rights advocates in Hong Kong can be extradited to the Philippines if the government would file charges against any of the Filipino members of the community in Hong Kong. There is a possibility that this can be exploited by tyrannical actors, policies in other countries. But immediately, I didn't see any, to the for currently, I think the protest actions doesn't have most immediate effect on migrant domestic workers. Mostly,
All
are
right.
working at yesterday. The Philippines
All right. I think we are losing you
some
there on the line, Mr. Eman Villanueva. Thank you so much, though, for your time. We do appreciate it. Chairperson of Bayan, Hong Kong and Macau.